Hello friends, myself Venkatesh. Today I am starting time speed distance. Time speed distance is also one of the important topic in aptitude. We know that speed is equal to distance by time. Speed is equal to distance by time. If distance is constant, d is constant, then speed is inversely proportional to time. Speed is inversely proportional to time. What is mean by inversely proportional? If t is increases, speed going to decreases. If speed going to increase, if more speed, it will take less time. Inversely proportional means one quantity increases means other quantity going to decrease. Okay. From this we can tell that speed is inversely proportional to time. For this formula, I am going to give equation 1. From equation 1, time is equal to what? Distance by speed. This is equation 2. From equation 1, distance is equal to what? Distance is equal to what? Speed into time. This is third formula. From first formula, speed is equal to distance by time. We got second and third formula. Okay. And here one more important thing is speed units. What is speed units? Speed units are kilometer per hour, meters per second, or miles per hour. Okay, these are the units for speed. So here we need unit conversions. Okay, 1 kilometer per hour. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 1 kilometer by 1 hour. This is called 1 kilometer per hour, right? 1 kilometer means 1000 meters. 1 hour means 1 kilometer per hour I am converting into meters per second. 1 hour means 60 minutes, and each minute have 60 seconds. So 60 into 60 seconds. So if I calculate 1000 meters by 3600 seconds, 2 zeros cancel. 5 2s are 5 2 5s are 2 18s are, so 5 by 18 meters per second. Okay, from this we can tell 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meters per second. Okay, so if I want to write 1 meter per second is equal to, if it is goes that side means 18 by 5 kilometer per hour, kmph. These two are in unit conversion. We'll use while doing unit conversion. Till now what we discussed is speed is equal to distance by time. From this formula, distance is equal to speed into time. Time is equal to distance by speed. If distance is constant, speed is inversely proportional to time. What is meant by inversely proportional? If one quantity increases, other quantity going to decrease. Okay. Now unit conversion. 1 kilometer per hour, if I convert into meters per second, I am going to get 5 by 18 meters per second. If I want to convert 1 meter per second into kilometers per hour, 1 meter per second is equal to 18 by 5 kilometers per hour. Now average speed. What is meant by average speed? Average speed means total distance traveled by total time taken. Average speed means total distance by total time. For example, I want to travel from A to B. While going, I am going with a speed x kilometer per hour. Same distance while coming back B to A, I am coming at speed y kilometer per hour. Now I want to find average speed. Okay, how to find average speed? Total distance is how much? See, distance is constant here, so distance is d. So total distance means while going d, while coming d plus d, 2d. Total distance is 2d. by total time. Total time means what? Time we don't know. Time is equal to, what is the formula? Time is equal to distance, distance by speed. Time is equal to distance by speed. From here we know the speed, right? We know the speed, right? So while going, what is the time? Distance is d by speed. Speed means x, plus while coming back d by y. Okay, what I did here, total distance is 2d, and total time while going time is d by x, while coming d by y. Okay, if I simplify this, 2d by LCM is xy, I will get here yd plus xd. Okay, this is the denominator. If denominator is fraction, if I send up 2d into xy by yd plus xd. Okay, if I take 2d xy by, if I take d common, x plus y, d cancel, so 2xy by x plus y. This is the formula for average speed, 2xy by x plus y kilometer per hour. Time I am revising. Average speed means total distance by total time. Total, I am traveling from A to B, B to A, same distance with different speeds. X while going x speed, while coming y speed. So distance is constant. Total distance is 2d, and the time we don't know. Using this formula, we are going to calculate time. Distance is d, speed is while going x, while coming y. So if I calculate that, if I simplify, I am going to get average speed as 2xy by x plus y. If two speeds ratio is a is to b, then what is the ratio of time? Time ratio is what? Speed is inversely proportional to time if distance is constant, right? So time will be 1 by a is to 1 by b. 1 by a is to 1 by b. So if I simplify, this is the reciprocal of ratios, right? So if I find, I am going to get b is to a. Okay, if speed ratio is a is to b, time ratio will be b is to a. Question number 1. A train traveled at an average speed of 100 km per hour. Stoppage time 4 minutes after 100 km. How long did it take to reach its destination 1000 km from starting point? This is the question. We are starting solution. In question, they given average speed 100 km per hour, and after every 100 km there will be a 4 minute stoppage time, and we have to reach 1000 km destination from starting point. Okay, total time means what? Travel time plus stoppage time. Travel time plus stoppage time. So we know that time formula is what? Distance by speed. What is the distance we have to cover? 1000 kilometers. What is the speed we are going? 100 km per hour. So how much we are going to get? 10 hours. Okay, we are going to get 10 hours. Travel time is 10 hours, but there will be stoppage time also. Stoppage time is how much? We have to calculate stoppage time. Here we have to travel from 0 to 1000 kilometers, right? 0 to 1000 kilometers. After 100 kilometers there will be 4 minutes stoppage. After 200 kilometers there will be 4 minutes stoppage. Now we have to calculate how many stoppage are there. How many stoppage are there means every 100 kilometers stoppage, and there will be 1000 kilometers travel, right? Travel time, right? So 1000 kilometer by 100, so 10 stoppage. But 10 stoppage, but 10th stoppage we don't have to consider. Why? Because after 9th stoppage we are reaching 10th. For example, I want to travel 0 to 200 kilometers, and stoppage is every 100 kilometers. Okay, see, I am traveling from here to here, one stoppage. of here to here, I am reaching 200 kilometers, right? No need of stopping. I reached. So from 100 to 200 kilometers, how many stoppage? Only one stoppage time. Here also from 0 to 1000 there will be 9 stoppage times. Why? Because 10th stoppage we are reaching there. No need of considering that. So 9 stoppages, right? Each stoppage how many minutes? 4 minutes. 9 into 4 is equal to how much? 36 minutes. So travel time is 10 hours and stoppage time is 36 minutes. Total time is equal to 10 hours 36 minutes. X can travel home to office at an speed of 20 km per hour. And while coming from office to home, he will travel 40 km per hour. And here we have to calculate average speed. Here home to office and office to home distance is constant. Okay. Now we have to find average speed. This is the average speed formula. Just now we derived, right? So now average speed is equal to 2. X means while going speed, so 20 kilometer per hour, 20. Y means 40 kilometers by x plus y, 20 plus 40 is equal to how much? 40 into 2, 20 into 2, 40, 40 into 40, 1600 by 60. 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel, 6 1s are 6 2s are 12, 4 will be remainder, 6 6 are 36, 4 will be remaining, 6 6 6. Okay, 26.66 kilometer per hour. Okay, this is the average speed. Next question, if I travel at 5/4 of my speed, I reach the office 6 minutes early, what is the original duration of time? Okay, usually I am traveling daily with some speed, but today I am traveling with 5/4 of my speed. Okay, then what is the original time? Usually daily in how much time I am going to reach office? That is the question. Solution, daily I am traveling with some speed and I am reaching with some time, right? In some time, right? But today I am traveling with 5/4 of my speed, 5/4 of my speed, or 5/4. Okay, then how much time it will take to reach the office? Okay, here we know that time is inversely proportional to speed. Time is inversely proportional to speed. So speed is 5/4, right? 5/4 speed I am traveling today. So time will be 4/5 of time because of inversely proportional. If I make inverse of 5/4, so I am going to get 4/5. Okay. Now I can write it as 5/4 t as, I can write it as t minus t minus t by 5, t minus t by 5. See, t minus t by 5 means LCM is 5, 5t minus t is equal to 4t by 5. Both are same, right? Both are same, right? Okay, now here minus is coming, t minus, total time is t, but minus t by 5 coming means we are reaching destination early. How much early we are reaching destination? In question they are given 6 minutes early. So how much? T by 5 is equal to 6 minutes. So t is equal to 6 into 5, 30 minutes. Usually he will reach the office in 30 minutes, but today he is traveling at a speed 5/4 of his original speed, so he is reaching office early, 6 minutes early. So instead of 36 minutes, he is reaching in 30 minutes today. Just I am concluding here. Today we discussed time, speed, distance basics, and some basic formulas. Speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is equal to speed into time. Time is equal to distance by speed. Speed is inversely proportional to time. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meters per second. 1 meter per second is equal to 18 by 5 kilometers per hour. Average speed is equal to 2xy by x plus y. This formula also we derived. And if two speeds ratio A is to B. Part 1 I discussed concept. In part 2 I am going to discuss shortcuts and important problems I am going to discuss. Okay. Thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.